Hi, everyone, and welcome to your ultimate guide to the 10 best things to do in Mankato, Minnesota, a city where rolling river valleys, dramatic bluffs, historic neighborhoods, and a strong sense of community come together in a quietly powerful way. Located at the meeting point of the Minnesota and Blue Earth rivers, Mankato feels grounded and open, shaped by nature, education, and Midwestern warmth. This is a place where outdoor adventure meets thoughtful culture, where days unfold at a comfortable pace, and where small moments often become lasting memories. Whether you're here for scenic trails, local history, creative spaces, or peaceful river views, Mankato invites you to slow down and truly experience where you are. So let's dive into 10 unforgettable things to do in Mankato. 1. Explore Minneopa State Park, Waterfalls, Bison, and open land. Begin your Mankato journey at Minneopa State Park, one of southern Minnesota's most striking natural spaces. Here, wide open. Prairie meets wooded valleys, and the land feels expansive and calm. Trails lead you toward two beautiful waterfalls that change character with the seasons, flowing gently in summer and freezing into sculptural forms in winter. A scenic drive through the park reveals a roaming herd of bison, a powerful and unexpected sight against the rolling landscape. Walking the trails, you hear wind in the grass, birds overhead, and the quiet presence of the land itself. The park invites reflection rather than hurry, offering space to breathe and observe. Minneopa captures the raw, honest beauty of the region. 2. Walk the Minnesota River Valley Trail, movement and stillness. The Minnesota River Valley Trail winds through Mankato as a peaceful ribbon of movement and calm. This paved path follows the river's gentle curves, passing beneath bluffs, through trees, and alongside open water. Cyclists, walkers, and runners share the trail easily, each moving at their own pace. The sound of flowing water and rustling leaves softens the world around you. Wildlife often appears quietly along the banks, reminding you how closely nature and city life coexist here. Whether you walk a short stretch or spend hours exploring, the trail feels grounding and restorative. Here, Mankato flows at the rhythm of the river. 3. Discover Sibley Park and Mount Kato. Green space with perspective. Sibley Park sits beneath the dramatic rise of Mount Kato, offering a blend of open lawns, shaded paths, and sweeping views. In warmer months, the park feels lively yet relaxed, filled with picnics, casual walks, and quiet afternoons. In winter, Mount Kato transforms into a hub for skiing and snowboarding, bringing energy and motion to the landscape. Standing at the base of the bluff, you sense both scale and balance. The park feels protective and open at the same time. The changing seasons give this area a constantly shifting personality. Sibley Park reflects Mankato's ability to adapt while staying grounded. 4. Visit the Blue Earth County Historical Society. Stories of Place. The Blue Earth County Historical Society offers a thoughtful window into the people and events that shaped Mankato and the surrounding region. Exhibits focus on everyday life, cultural change, and the intersection of Indigenous history, settlement, and growth. Artifacts, photographs, and stories are presented with care, inviting understanding rather than spectacle. The museum space feels calm and welcoming, encouraging visitors to linger and reflect. History here is personal, rooted in lived experience rather than distant dates. Leaving the museum, the city feels richer and more meaningful. This is where Mankato's past quietly informs its present. 5. Stroll downtown Mankato. Local life and creative energy. Downtown Mankato blends historic buildings with modern creativity, creating a space that feels active yet approachable. Independent shops, cafes, galleries, and restaurants line the streets, each adding character and warmth. The area feels walkable and human-scaled, designed for conversation rather than speed. Street art, seasonal events, and outdoor seating bring color and movement into daily life. Sitting with a coffee or meal, you naturally become part of the scene. Downtown doesn't demand attention. It earns it through authenticity. This is where Mankato's community spirit is most visible. 6. Experience the arts and music scene. Expression with heart. Mankato's arts and music scene reflects creativity shaped by community rather than trend. Local theaters, music venues, and cultural spaces host performances that feel intimate and sincere. Artists, musicians, and audiences connect easily here, creating shared moments rather than distant spectacle. Murals and public art add texture to the cityscape, making creativity part of everyday life. Events feel welcoming, often blurring the line between performer and observer. The emphasis is on expression, not perfection. In Mankato, art feels personal and alive. 7. Explore Rasmussen Woods, quiet trails and forest calm. Rasmussen Woods offers a peaceful forest escape just minutes from the city center. Trails wind through mature trees, crossing small streams, and rising gently through wooded hills. The air feels cooler here, filtered through leaves and shade. Walkers move quietly, respecting the calm that naturally settles over the space. In autumn, the woods glow with color. In winter, snow softens every sound. This is a place for reflection, solitude, and simple presence. Rasmussen Woods feels like a quiet conversation with nature. 8. Enjoy local food and coffee, comfort and connection. Mankato's food and coffee culture is warm, unpretentious, and deeply rooted in community. Local restaurants focus on comfort, quality, and generosity, serving meals meant to be enjoyed slowly. Coffee shops act as gathering places where conversations linger and faces become familiar. Dining here feels less like a transaction and more like a shared moment. The emphasis is on nourishment, not novelty. Every meal carries a sense of belonging. Food in Mankato brings people together naturally. 9. Experience the seasons. A city that changes gracefully. One of Mankato's greatest strengths is how clearly it embraces the changing seasons. Spring brings fresh green along riverbanks. Summer fills parks with light and movement. Autumn paints the bluffs in gold and red, and winter settles quietly with snow and stillness. Life adjusts rather than resists, creating a rhythm that feels honest and grounding. Each season reveals a different side of the city. Visiting at different times offers entirely new experiences. Mankato lives fully in every chapter of the year. 10. Watch the sunset from the bluffs. A quiet conclusion. End your time in Mankato by watching the sunset from one of the overlooking bluffs, where the river valley stretches wide below. As light fades into warm tones of amber and violet, the city grows quiet. The sky feels expansive, the land steady beneath you. There is no rush, only a sense of completion and calm. Standing there, you feel both small and supported by the landscape. This is Mankato's most peaceful goodbye. And there you have it, 10 unforgettable things to do in Mankato, Minnesota. From waterfalls and river trails to creative spaces and quiet forests, Mankato offers an experience that feels balanced, thoughtful, and deeply human. This is a city that doesn't try to overwhelm you. It invites you to notice, connect, and stay present. So, Which Mankato experience are you most excited to explore first?